Today I want to talk to you about thumb rests on a precision bass. That's this little thing right here. This is a throwback to the original days of the precision bass when it was the first bass that really came out, electric bass guitar. And Fender originally put this on the bottom side. It was here, and they called it a tug bar. And the idea was that they figured bassists would be using their thumb to play, and they would just need something to hold on to. Turns out that most bassists play with their fingers like this. And so over the years, sometime in the 70s, they started putting them on the top instead of on the bottom, and they called it a thumb rest. And then you could have a place to rest your thumb as you played. I like putting them on all my bass guitars because I like the sensation of common ground, a common anchor point, and it feels the same regardless of which one I'm playing. As time wore on, the thumb rest went by the wayside, and it's very rare that you'll see one on a modern bass guitar. Most bassists don't use thumb rests. What they'll do is on a P bass, they'll rest their thumb on the pickup. There's a little bit of a nub there you can rest it on, or on the string that they're not playing on. And if they're playing on a low E string, I guess they leave their thumb flapping in the breeze, or maybe put it on the edge of the pickguard or something. But for me, I really like to have that feeling of the solid metal beneath my thumb. So installing one of these is really not that difficult, and you don't need to do much to your precious guitar other than drill one single hole. The position that it goes on a precision bass is actually guided by this screw right here, which is a pickguard screw. Notice how you have a screw down here, and then you go along, and this one is an existing pickguard screw. So the easiest way to do this is you take out that pickguard screw, take the long screw provided with your thumb rest, put a little bit of double stick tape on the back of the thumb rest, put it in position, tighten down that pickguard screw, wiggle it until you get it where you want it, and the position that Fender recommended, their template shows, is with a little bit of the pickguard showing. It's basically the thumb rest is in alignment with the edge of the pickguard. It's kind of tangent to it there, a little whisper of it showing. Cinch it down on that double stick tape, play that way for a few days, see if you like it, and if you're happy, then you can get a marking punch, mark where the other screw will go, and very carefully drill the hole and put the other screw in, and you're done. In fact, that's exactly what I did on this instrument. I never did remove the double stick tape. There's little bits of it frayed still here today. This is what a thumb rest looks like. Don't buy the cheap ones from Fender. They're made out of plastic and they don't feel right. This one is from Hipshot. It's made out of brass and it's painted. They also have ones that are plated in various things like chrome and gold. And in fact, that's the one I was showing you a few minutes ago. And they're easy to make too. I have a drawing I'm going to share with you in a minute that shows exactly how to make one. I'll do a video someday about making one of these. But you can see all it is a piece of some kind of material with radius to whatever radius you like, with a couple holes drilled at a very specific spot, and then you mount that to your guitar. You'll find these on Etsy. People make them out of wood, they make them out of plastic, they make them out of all kinds of things. So find one you like and put it on your guitar. Let me show you the drawings. This is the template that you get when you buy one from Fender. And this is just a reduced version of it. But when you buy one, it comes all folded up along with the thumb rest, and it's full size. You can lay it on your guitar. They make it much more complicated than it needs to be. And this is the position. Notice precision bass, jazz bass, for my case. And what I'm telling you is all about the P bass. Don't look at the jazz bass parts. So we're going to be looking at the dash lines and the open circles. That's where it goes. It's a whole lot easier just to put it where that one pickguard screw goes, because that's really what this is telling you to do. So this is my drawing. Rather than say mount it with all these fancy measurements using a template, just put it where that pickguard screw is, rotate it until it's in position. Here I actually say so that the corner is 1/16 of an inch from the neck. That may vary. Really, I would recommend just rotating it until it's tangent to the inner edge of the bevel of the pickguard. Maybe move it up or down till you like it. Then you can locate and drill that second hole. Just be very careful to put some masking tape on the drill bit to mark the depth so that you don't go through your guitar. That would be a sad day indeed if you went through the back of your guitar. So this is all there is to it. There's the information about the screws that you need. Here's the measurements if you want to make one of these by yourself. These instructions talk about the one I made, which was I used steel and I put this really nice little swirly pattern on it and I heat blued it and covered it in lacquer. But you can do it out of whatever material you want. Just as long as you have fun and make music. That's all I got today. Thank you for watching.